Hi there guys. People have asked me to do this since my podcast, so I thought I would do a longer video for you guys. I need to add, before I start this video, right, I've already started it. Before I get into things, I want to emphasise to you guys, please do not copy anything that I do. Please don't try to copy what I'm doing. I've got my own way of doing things. I've done this for many years. Get rid of the hat, there we go. I've done this for 10 years. I know what I'm doing with snakes. I don't want anybody to copy what I'm doing, guys. It's dangerous. This is a king cobra. He is fully loaded. He's a seriously dangerous snake. I've had this guy since he was a baby. I know his behaviour. I know what makes him tick. Not all snakes are the same. God, I sound like a fucking robot. I knew this was a bad idea, try to fucking do a video. Not all snakes are the same. Some snakes are more tuned than others. I've had this guy since he was a baby. I've worked with him every day for the past 2 years. So guys, this is Luke. Everyone knows who Luke is. Luke is a male Malaysian king cobra, Ophiophagus hana. Ophiophagus meaning snake eater. These guys primarily eat snakes in the wild. In captivity, he gets snakes when I can get them, but he's happy to eat rodents. He's decided that he loves mice. He'll eat the odd snake when I can get them, but I offered him rats. He doesn't want rats. He's happy eating mice. Now the venom for these guys, they're not super toxic, but the head on them's fucking. They could deliver a healthy dose of venom. And it's usually the amount of venom that just overpowers the system, and that's what kills you. The venom contains neurotoxins, cytotoxins, alpha neurotoxins and three-finger toxins. A bite from one of these guys would result in severe pain, nausea, drooping eyelids, drowsiness, severe headache probably, and it would eventually lead to paralysis. In that case, if it was a severe bite, your cardiovascular system would close down, and the victim would fall into a coma, and death would come shortly afterwards due to respiratory issues, or like respiratory failure. You can tell I've been on Wikipedia. Guys, I am autistic. I have Asperger's syndrome. The theory side isn't my strong point. When it comes to theory, honestly, it just fucking flies right over my head. That's why I've been on Wikipedia. I thought if I'm going to do a king cobra video, it'd be a bit better to tell you a bit more about him. But this is Luke. He's a Malaysian. These guys range from India into Southeast Asia. This one's from Scotland, so he's Scottish. Well, he was English, but he fucking moved to Scotland when he was a very young boy, and he decided to settle here in Scotland. As you can see, right, there's the press, right. Every time there's an accident with a snake, like a constrictor, or if a snake gets out, the press get a hold of this shit. And they're like, oh, deadly killer snake on the loose. And it's only a 3 foot fucking python. They're trying to close their hobby down, guys. The hobby's under extreme danger, eh? I wanted to show that they're not fucking killers. They're not out to kill us. They're not highly aggressive, guys. You'll probably see king cobras on the TV and they're fucking tuned. They're gone mental. Usually they're wild snakes and they've never encountered a human. This is a king cobra sitting right in front of me, and He's not tried to kill me once. He's curious. The more you put into a snake, the more you get out of a snake. I've worked with this guy for years. I'm fully aware of the fucking risks. See, before any cunt calls me stupid or like starts shooting me down, right? If that snake bites me, I'll fucking die. I know the fucking risks, right? I want to show that he's not out to bite me. You know, he's not going to try and kill me. He's as chilled out as I am. Every time I'm in the room, I keep things as chilled out as I possibly can. I'll sit and relax. I like to get down on the floor with the guy because if I'm towering over the top of him, I don't want to freak him out. I like to try and keep slow with him. God, this is difficult. See somebody with autism talking on a video. Fucking hell, it's no easy, guys. But I like to get down. I like to keep myself chilled out. I'm relaxed. I'm super relaxed. See, he's coming towards me a wee bit. Honestly, he's as curious about me as I am about him. So if he wants to come over and lick my leg or fucking whatever they do, fucking with their tongue, like tongue flick, eh? So he knows it's me. I believe that he can tell that I'm no threat, obviously. I've worked with him a long time. I believe he knows my scent. I do not for 1 second believe he loves me. But he does trust me. He does trust that I'm not going to hurt him. Do I trust him? Nah, he's a fucking king cobra. But I can tell what he's like. I know, I watch for certain movements. There's a slight hood there because I moved. But he's alright, he's relaxed, he's cool. Yeah, God, I'm starting to get to that point where it's like, what the fuck do I say? So, right, anyway, a wee bit about me, right? My name's Paul, I live in Scotland. I've kept snakes on and off. I was 14 years old. My first snake was a garter snake. Snake wasn't too well when I got it. It was had abscesses all down the side. It really wasn't in a good condition. This snake bit the shit out of you when you try to go near it. I was petrified of it. I was 14, petrified of it. Handling the garter snake with a welding glove on. So it couldn't bite me. I thought I was going to die if this fucking thing got me. Not going to die, but I thought like the pain was going to be unbearable if this fucking thing bit me. My friend had a Texas rat snake. Yet again, I was scared. My fear never really disappeared until someone brought a corn snake to my house. It was found in a shed and they asked if I wanted it, and then I got this snake. That's when my fear of snakes started to disappear. I started to understand them more. Where are you off to? I started to understand them more. I was always into the creatures that bit. I don't know why, I don't know if it's an Asperger's thing. Having the autism in my head when I wake up in the morning just goes bang, it's a live activity. I put down to having creatures that bit because it requires all your concentration. So when I'm dealing with these creatures, it slows my head down. I could actually stop and think about what I'm doing instead of it like being overly active with about a million thoughts per second. So I was always drawn to creatures that bit. I'd go in and I'd take a look at two and I'd take the most aggressive one. And I used to walk about with them in my hand. But I was always aware that it was there and I sort of slowed the head down so I knew. It took concentration, I had to think about what I was doing. But anyway, this corn snake, I ended up with this corn snake. And it all went for there. When I left my mum's house, I gave up on snakes for a bit, but I kept going back and I kept getting snakes. I was on and off constantly, they just kept luring me back. Then when I moved back here where I am now, I met me Jolie, and someone told me, it's when the internet was starting to get big and there was a lot of reptile forums and stuff like that. So, where are you going? Someone told me that there were certain rare fan snakes that I could keep without a licence. So before you knew it, I had a mangrove snake, and then I had a false water cobra, then I had a Baron's racer, and then on this same fucking forum, someone told me this is how you get a DWA licence. I was told I would never fucking do it in Scotland. Now the person that told me I would never do it in Scotland, fuck you. I fucking done it and it well pissed you off, I fucking know I did. But anyway, I got my DWA. My first snake, DWA, was a broad-banded copperhead, Ag Kistrodon laccentis, and I love this snake. Copperhead was absolutely amazing. But soon I wanted another one. So my second snake was Missy, Western Diamondback Rattlesnake, Crotalus atrox, or atrox. Everybody has a different way of saying shit. So I had Missy for about 8 years, and then I got a cobra. And my first cobra was a monocle cobra, not fluffy, but it was another one before that. It was Ophiophagus, and it was fucking mental. And that's when I knew that elapids were for me. It took concentration to work with this snake. Yeah, it obviously took concentration for me to work with the copperhead and the rattlesnake, but the cobra was on a whole different fucking level. I had to think before opening that valve, I had to anticipate what she was going to do, and I loved it, So from then on, I've kept numerous cobras. Get out of my fucking keys, get my keys. I've kept numerous cobras. I've had spitting cobra, I've only had the one spitting cobra. I've had Najacuthia, I've had Cape Cobra, Coral Cobra, King Cobra, Forest Cobras. So I've had more cobras than anything else. I've got taipans, I've kept taipan, had the Inland taipan, I've got the Papua New Guinea taipan, I've had 2 of them. And I like the quick snakes. I like quick snakes because it really takes my concentration. I have to think about what I'm doing when it comes to working with the snake. It uses all my skills. I've got to, because they're quick, I've got to put more into it than I would do if it was a viper, if you get what I'm saying. But anyway, I've got Asperger's, and I was taking medication, I still take medication. Don't worry, I'm not doped up or nothing like that. But I found that working with venomous snakes really helped it fucking... See, sometimes with Asperger's, getting the proper words out is hard. But it got me in the fucking zone, it put me at a level. And it was automatic. Before I needed medication to stop the brain. I used to smoke weed to slow the brain down. I took medication to slow the brain down. With these things, bang. Automatic. I was like, bang, in the zone. Right now, there's me and the fucking snake here. Yeah, I'm talking to you, but it's me and the snake. And honestly, therapeutic. For me, it was venomous. They say people with autism usually have something that they excel at. I wanted to be a musician, I never got very good at it. I was a martial artist. I've got asthma. But with the snakes, it's natural, it's built in. People say you can't learn shit off the fucking telly. Yeah, you can, man. I learned everything off the telly. I used to watch Steve Irwin and absorb everything in like a sponge. I really did. So Steve-O, thank you, you taught me a fucking lot. Listening to other guys. The thing with Asperger's is people can explain things to you and it just goes over your head. With us, we've got to see stuff. If I see something, I could usually pick it up. So with the snakes, I took it all in, I've been around venomous keepers, where they've sat fucking down. It's another thing that I took in. And then, honestly, I feel comfortable on the ground. Listen guys, I don't think you should sit down with a venomous snake. I do. But to anyone watching, if someone was asking for my advice, I'd say stay on your fucking feet, be ready. This is how I'm comfortable doing things. I'm not just doing this for the camera. This is how I do things in my own time, this is the way I do stuff. I'm not showboating, I'm not picking them up fucking way, I'm talking about them. This is how I'm comfortable doing things. Obviously if I was to teach someone, I would teach them a totally different way. I'd have them on their feet at all times. And things would be done a lot differently. At the moment I'm not allowed to teach anyone because my council's got me with the short and curlies. So I do my thing on my own. Scotland's pretty desolate when it comes to venomous snake keepers. They seem to be everywhere else, but Scotland it's just fucking dead. But once again guys, I'm not saying ever try and copy me. I'd rather you didn't copy me. Leave this for me to do. Guys, don't try, when you're learning to handle venomous snakes, don't try and be someone else. Fucking be you. Do what's comfortable for you. Don't try and do something else that somebody else is doing, right? I've done this 10 years. I am comfortable here. When I first got into it, I was on my feet. That's the way it should be. Be on your feet, be on your guard, be fucking ready. I know this snake, I know his behaviour, he's used to me moving around, he does not give two shiny shits what I do. And I'm comfortable on the ground with him. I'm probably rambling a load of shit to you guys, but I did say I'd do a longer video. So here I am. If you want to get into venomous snakes, this is a question I get as well. Right, if you want to get into venomous snakes, right, at least have some fucking experience beforehand, I see people wanting to get into it and they've no experience at all. What you kept, I've kept a royal and I've kept a boa. Right, how long you kept them? 2 years, but I want a cobra. Nah guys, right, get experience in, right? See with venomous snakes, I always say there is no rush at all. These guys will fucking kill you. There's no room for error. A bite for one of these guys is serious. You need to be on the fucking game. I've seen people think they're ready for certain venomous snakes to get one and they've totally shit a brick. Guys, if you want to get into venomous snakes, right, at least have, at the fucking least 5 years, but I'd say maybe go 8 years and have experience with more than a fucking boa and a python, right? And then research the absolute shit out of what you want to fucking keep. Guys, as I say, I've got Asperger's, and the amount of times I've read about king cobra bites and king cobra venom, it just goes in and straight over the fucking head. I don't get it, and I've read it about 1,000,000 times. I've done well to be able to fucking recite that again on my podcast and just there. I won't lie, I had to have another look at fucking Wikipedia there. But if you want to get into it, don't rush, right? Just say, if you want to keep rattlesnakes, research them, find out what their habits are, temperatures, care-wise, how to fucking keep it contained, what to do if you're bitten, what do they eat, fucking research the shit out of what you're fucking keeping. And then do that for a few years before jumping in. You know, these aren't like fucking corn snakes and shit like that. They're serious, People want it because it looks fucking cool. Right? They want to show off to their mates. They're like, yeah, I'm the man. Guys, right, fair enough, it's king cobra, it's cool. But get it because that's what you want. Get it because you like the snake. Get it because you want the chance to work with the snake. You want to learn about it. Stuff like that. Don't get it just to fucking show off to your mates. Showing off to your mates is a bonus that comes with it, but fucking don't just do it for that matter. Get it because you genuinely love the animal. As I say, I never ever planned on getting a fucking cobra. It was always about the rattlesnake for me. It wasn't until I started keeping venomous snakes, and then I got a cobra, that I realised, holy shit, I like lapids. I was all about pit vipers and stuff like that. This is a really hard video for me to do, guys, because having autism, I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm stumbling. It's like before you come in the room I know what to say and it's all there, and then it's not. I come in and I start doing the video and then it all fucking goes. As you can see, I've always got, I'm on the ground with him. I've always got a hook handy, it's always close. I do let the snake get close, as I say. He's curious about me. I'm curious about him. Do I run a risk when I let him come close? Yeah, I fucking run a risk when I let him come close, right? Before anybody calls me stupid. Fucking, yeah, I'm aware of the risks. I fucking know what I'm doing, eh? I'm 100%, a million times aware of what I'm doing. I'm sitting on the fucking floor with a king cobra right in front of me, right? That's what I'm doing. Once again, don't do it, eh? It's hard that people are saying put a video out there, and I'll probably post the video, but I've been thinking, because I don't want people doing what I'm doing. That sounds a bit hypocritical, yeah, fuck it, but I'm comfortable. This is my style. This is how I do it with this guy. If I had the rattlesnake out, if I had the taipan out, the forest cobra, things would be slightly different, but you'll see that because we'll do more videos. But I just don't want guys to copy me, right? I know you do get your free handlers out there and stuff. Let them fucking free handle, let them do their thing. But don't copy me. As I say, be your own fucking snake person. Okay, when you're learning, do what makes you comfortable. Don't do something because it looks cool. Do something because you're comfortable with it, you know what you're doing. Don't do anything that makes you feel uneasy or makes the snake feel uneasy. As I say, I get down low with him. I always try and keep everything in this room as chilled out as possible. I'm chilled out, my heart's not even fucking going 10 to the dozen. He's 100% chilled out. I'm not doing anything to freak him out. I don't stink of reptile food. I'm not wafting about really quickly and jumping about and scaring them. It's about respect, eh? And I respect him. And I let him do his thing, eh? If he wants to come and see me, he can come and see me. I don't give two shiny shits. I've always, over the years, got him used to touch. He is going to be a big snake. These guys have the potential to get up to 18 foot. And one of these, when it's pissed off, it's an adult and it stands up, they're fucking up here, they'll look you right in the eye. So I've always got him used to hands-on, he's used to being touched, he's used to interaction. The reason I interacted with him for the very start is because look how easy he is. He's piss easy to work with. So when he's fully grown, and he's going to be like this, then it makes my life a lot easier. Fair enough, if he was pissed off and he was aggressive, I would fucking deal with it. But I got him as a baby. When he was a baby, he was way more aggressive. And I just handled the shit out of him, I interacted with him. And this is the result. They do say that a relaxed snake is a more dangerous snake. I will agree with that, because he's not giving off any warning signals. A snake doesn't have to hoot before it bites you. Right, he could turn around very easily and nick me on the fucking leg. And he would get to me before I could get up. But this is my way of doing things. An aggressive snake, you know what's coming, you can see it, he's pissed off, you're on the ball. So, yeah. But, as for me, I'm comfortable like this. People say I break snakes, and I do, because they come in here and when they go away they're totally fucking different to what they were when they came in. He's a pussycat, a snake. He's a really cool snake. And I love working with this guy. He is named after the great Luke Yeomans. He was an awesome snake man, king cobra guy, massive respect to Luke. So he is named after Luke Yeomans, if anybody wonders where the name Luke came from. This is Luke's house here. He's currently in a 6 foot by 2 foot viv. My council require that I have 2 doors to the viv. So this 6 by 2 viv has 8 doors on it. And basically what I do is I take the front set of doors back about 5 centimetres and then I put another set of doors in the front. On the room there should be 2 doors, but because this is a private let, I didn't want to go drilling holes in the wall and building a fucking another room. So my council let me do it that way. I've got all the appropriate warning signs on here. This tells you there's a Malaysian king cobra in here. The green one here tells you if bitten seek medical assistance. It's got the phone numbers on it where I need to phone. Luke's house, for all the English ones watching, Luke's house. Luke's house. Luke's house. Yeah, that people keep going, who's in this one, who's in that one, so me being me, it was like, there you go, it's fucking Luke's house. But he's in the 6 by 2 at the moment. I use cocoa husk on the bottom. I've attempted to go bioactive. I fucking hate bugs, so it's got wood lice in there. I'm using an AHS here. Luke is kept you around about 30 to 31 degrees, and he's happy with that. He's fucking perfectly happy with that. Humidity I'll spray every once in a while when I remember, when I'm in doing water. When he's in shed, I really fucking up the humidity. As you can see, the light is purple. My council requested that I put all my snakes onto UV. So I did. I thought, fuck it, I'll humour you. There's no need for it to be on UV, but I'll humour them. These bulbs give me a headache. They fuck with my vision. So I won't have these long. I'm just using them now because I've spent money. So I'll get my money's worth out of them and then I'll fucking put my usual lights back in. I've got my protocols on the wall there. I've got a first aid kit on top of this viv here. It's got an EpiPen in it, bandages, stuff like that if needed. Oh god, what else? What else have I got? I've got in my room itself, my room has to be snake proof. So if he were to escape from the vivarium that he's in, there's nowhere in this room for him to go, he cannot get out. On the door, I've got an alarm on the door, I've got CCTV, I've got alarms on the windows. So it's like Fort Knox, there's really nowhere that this snake can go. There's a smoke alarm in here, I've got a fire blanket and I've got a fire extinguisher. My insurance is on the wall, I've got my DWA licence as well. Yeah, that's on show as well. I've got a few hooks. As Dave Clemens say, you've got a go-to hook. This is my go-to hook at the moment. This is my John Zagel hook, Black Widow. It's made with graphite, it's really lightweight, and I keep going back to this hook. I've got grabbers on the wall, I've got snake pinning tools, I've got tubes over there, so if I ever need to tube the snake to get up close, then there's that as well. That's another thing, guys, right? Keeping venomous snakes, it's not all about hooking the animal, right? It's not all about hooking the animal out and putting it on the ground or doing whatever. Sometimes, right, you have to get nitty gritty. You have to get up close and personal with the dangerous end. Guys, have you got the fucking nerve to do that? See, people were like, I so want to get into that, I want to do this, I want to do that. But do you? Really ask yourself that. These, you see these in this video, you see them on the TV. Guys, this is real fucking life. This isn't on the TV. I'm sitting here with a king cobra. I have to be able to deal with this guy. If he needs eye caps removed, I have to be able to remove them. If I can't use a tube, I have to pin him behind the head. I have to get up close and personal to that fucking biting end. He's a dangerous, dangerous snake. You've got to ask yourself before you get into keeping venomous snakes, can I do that? Ask yourself all the questions. Am I capable of safely pinning that snake behind the head and administering medication, assist feeding them, removing stuck shed if need be, eye caps? You know, it's not all about hooking the snake. Most of the time it is. Hopefully if you get into venomous, you'll never ever have to really pin your snake, but it does happen. So ask yourself, guys, can you do that? Have you got the nerve to do that? It's dangerous, guys, it's dangerous. But if you want to play with fire, you've got to fucking step up to the mark, you know? God, what else can I say, guys? I'm lost. This video, yet again, I want to show the world the gentle side to these snakes. Right, I've chose a king cobra, yeah, fuck it. Right, I'll choose a snake that's revered and seen by the world as dangerous. Right, and I'll show you that he's not dangerous, he's not aggressive. There's his hood in here. It's only because I moved. It's only because I moved. I'm not panicking. I want to show that these guys have a gentle side. Right? He's not out to kill me. He's not hunting me down. He's not sizing me up. He's not thinking right now, you're fucking dead, I'm going to eat you. Can I eat you? I used the king cobra because they're seen by the world as dangerous, right? And plus it's one of the only snakes that I've fucking got, so I've had to use it. But the press, the news and stuff like that, they show them in a bad light. And it's scaremongering, it's scaring the public and making them think something about snakes that really isn't fucking true. Look at that, he was right over at me and he's turned around and he's gone away. Right, if he wanted to kill me, he'd be over here fucking biting me and fucking giving me shit. Giving me way more shit than he is just now. He's used to touch. Oh, shut up, shut up. He's used to me touching him. He's not aggressive. He's a cool snake, he really is. And guys, if this doesn't show you that snakes aren't aggressive, then I don't know what is. If you work with a snake, I'll become conditioned to you handling it, guys. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And I'll fucking take the challenge. You give me black mambas a lot, I'll fucking break it, man. I'll break the snake. Where are you off to? Where are you off to? But he's not an aggressive snake, he's a cool snake. Yeah, he's a king cobra. But I want to show you guys that they're not as the media portray them to be, that he's not out to kill me. Accidents happen because it's humans. Usually when you get bit, it's human error. Something that a human has done. A snake will bite you if it is scared. That's his only means of defence. He didn't fucking ask to be a snake, he didn't ask to have venom. It's just the way it is. And because of that, he gets bad press. Hey boy, hey boy. He's not an aggressive snake, he's not out to kill me. Yeah, right, he has venom. And he's perfectly capable of killing me. But he doesn't want to. He really doesn't want to kill me. He knows that I am not a threat. He does not see me as a threat. I can touch a boy. He's a little huffy puffy, but he knows that I'm not a threat. He displays a little hood. But he knows that I'm not out to hurt him. I've worked with this guy long enough and he trusts me. I really believe that he trusts that I'm not a threat. Because if he didn't trust me and he did think I was a threat, you'd be looking at a totally different snake right now. But see, if he wants to come up to me, why should I stop him? See, I'm allowed to touch him, and he doesn't get a fucking say in the matter. So if he wants to come up and if he wants to come up and investigate around me, then I really have no problem with that at all. You know, yeah, it's risky, before anyone calls me stupid, but fuck it, eh? I'm beyond caring, guys. I do things my way. This is how I'm comfortable doing things. But you wanted to see a longer video with Luke, and here he is, guys. Ugh. This is Luke. As you can see, he's not aggressive at all. He's one of the easiest snakes in this house to work with. He really is. Don't let that fool you though, he is a king cobra. He's a highly dangerous snake. But he's alright. He's cool. Guys, if you don't want to listen to me rambling on, push mute. Right. Push mute. But I did say that I would do a longer video with him. So here it is. Here it is. Showing. We've got an understanding, eh? He understands that I am not going to hurt him. He understands that I won't hurt him. Where are you off to? Huffy boy. Eh, where are you going? Where are you going? You've got to stay over here. Because everybody's watching you. Everybody's watching. Right, the camera's over there. Yeah. Huffy boy. Yeah, it's starting to dull down. His eyes aren't quite blue yet, but over the next day or two I think they'll go. So we'll be looking at a freshly shed king cobra, hopefully sometime next week. Luke is over 8 foot now. He's grown like a weed. He's a beautiful snake. He's one of these snakes where every time you come into the room to work with him, you can see clear growth. You know, you can see him put on. He's not like a corn snake. This guy's like, you go out, you come in, it's like boof. You can see the size in them. You can see the size. I love their tails. I love their tails. Beautiful, beautiful. I've had this guy since he was a baby. Luke is 2 years old. He was 2 in October there. And he's grown beautiful. He's still a young boy. Not quite at breeding age yet. I am, once again, I'm looking for changes in his behaviour. Just now he's easy going. But when I open that viv, I'm watching him, because sooner or later he's going to hit breeding age. There could be a big change in behaviour, or yet again he might just fucking stay like this. But I'm expecting it, I'm waiting to see. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll fucking see. I will do more videos with him. If this one goes alright, I'll do more. Yet again, I struggle to talk, having an autistic brain. It's like, you know what you want to say, but when it comes to doing it, it's getting out. You've got the words in your mouth, but you can't get it out. What are you doing? You know, before I came upstairs I was sitting, and guys, that's 25 to 12, 25 to midnight. So this was a very spur of the moment video. Are you going in? There you go, he's way home. He's like, fuck it, I've had enough. And he's away to bed. This was a spur of the moment video. I was sitting watching a film and I just had all of this stuff rush into my head, and I was like, bam, fuck it, I'll go and make a video. So here I am, and then I get up, I set up the camera and stuff, and I get the snake out, and I'm like, shit, what the fuck do I say? It's difficult for me, it is difficult. But I am trying guys. Yet again, I understand some of you guys won't agree with how I do things. That's fine, that's fucking cool. But just remember that that doesn't change me as a person, so before you start calling me a fucking idiot and stuff, you don't fucking know me, man. Right? So, wait until you fucking know who I am before calling me an idiot. Right? Just because I do things this way doesn't make me an idiot. Some of you will love the video. Guys, don't fucking do what I'm doing. Right? I cannot stress it enough, right? As I said it in the podcast, I'll say it again. If I was mentoring someone, teaching someone, it would be totally different to how I do things personally. This is how I do it. If I was teaching, mentoring someone, I'd do things way differently. They'd be on their feet, there'd be none sitting down with a snake, they'd be ready. Don't try and be someone else, like, be you, do what makes you feel comfortable, don't try and copy what someone else is doing. As I was saying, Asperger's, like me having Asperger's, when I learn stuff, I have to see it. So, I watched Steve Irwin on the TV, and I absorbed everything that he was doing. I've been around other venomous keepers and I've seen them sitting down. I took all that in. I've Grace Olive Wiley, and I admire that woman. Seeing her with the king cobra and holding the king cobras and stuff, and it's like I take parts to that as well. I'm like, shit, that'd be cool. I don't sit and fucking curl them and fucking rock up my sleep and shit. But I take that relaxed approach with them. I think of the triggers, what might trigger them off before I come in, so I make sure that I don't do anything like that. As I say, I like to get them low with them. You'll find with the taipan, the forest cobra, the rattlesnake, I'm down on the ground with them. Obviously, I do things different because they're different snakes. As I say, every snake's different. So what I do with him, I do differently with another one. With the forest cobra, for example, you've got to be a bit quicker because she will fucking bite you. And when she lunges at you, she's got an open mouth. So things are done slightly different with different snakes. But yeah, that's Luke away into his bed. He's went back into his hide. Now, if he was an aggressive snake, this is for all you fucking newspaper writers or whatever you fucking do, right? Reporters. How's he fucking dangerous? Really? Fucking hell, man. And see, the public that have been believing all their bullshit, watch this. There you go, that's a fucking king cobra. He's away at his bed and he was fucking sitting there. You know, accidents happen, right? But it's the fault of humanity. There's been a couple of deaths just recently, past few years, where guys, one guy was a guy in the UK, and there was a woman in America, and it was constrictors. Never put a constrictor around your neck. What did they do? Constrictor around the neck. Right? And no bite marks. The snake's just been holding on or moving, tightened up. and it's just choked him out. It doesn't take much to choke you out. And it was an accident, but then the snakes are like, killer snakes, me. Nah. You know, it was error to humans. Keep in mind, we're taking these guys and we're the ones that are keeping them. They're not keeping us, we're keeping them. So when an accident happens, it's error of the human. Guys, but as we need to pull together as a reptile community and start making a fucking impact and letting people see, look, we're really alright here. You don't need to ban our fucking hobby here. We're managing. Because a lot of it will go underground if that was the case. It wouldn't get banned. It'd go underground. Guys, I've probably spent, I don't even know if that's been an hour I've done this. I really have no idea how long this has been. Watch this, it'll probably not have recorded or something. I'll hate to fucking do it all again. No my luck. But I've been speaking shit for a fucking hour. As I say, if I bore you, just fucking put it off or fucking stick on mute. But this is my style. This is how I've learned to deal with these animals, guys. When you're learning, you learn things a different way. Obviously, if I was teaching you, I would teach you by the book, everything be done properly. Then, when it's time for you to fuck off into the big bad world, keeping snakes on your own, then do things your way. But fucking, that's what I've done, eh? I'm self-taught. And obviously, when I learned, I taught myself with the book, I researched and done stuff. And it's one of these things that comes natural to me. I've never really had to, because of the autism, it's been something that I've just been like bang, 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 bang. I could just do it, eh? I get the snakes, eh? And it's just one of the things that I'm just a natural at. I naturally know what I'm doing. As I say with the theory, I was on Wikipedia. So that's where my information came from. My autism tells me that's a cobra, that can kill you, be careful, Ken. That's how it works. But I've always been fascinated with snakes. I used to be scared of them. And they just kept luring me back. I always wanted a rattlesnake. But then I got the rattlesnake and I got a cobra. And I never ever thought I'd have cobras. And now there's 3 elapids in this room and 1 rattlesnake, and I plan on Mamba next. I'm just a lapid daft, and it has to be quick. The quicker the snake, the better, because it makes my brain fucking focus. And it's automatic, there's no medication needed, it's just like bang. And that is my medication. It really is. See if the doctor could prescribe my DWA licence to me for life, I'd be on the ball, I'd be in the game. I'd be sorted. It's an extreme hobby, it's an extreme measure to take for like that focus, but I enjoy it, I love it. Guys, stay safe with it. If you're getting into it, stay safe with it. And enjoy it. See the guys that are already doing it, that are watching me and thinking, that guy's a fucking idiot. Fair enough, God, don't give a shit. But stay safe, fucking enjoy what you're doing, don't do anything that's out of your comfort zone. I'm comfortable doing things this way, and that's how I do it, but never try and be someone else, fucking be yourself, learn your way, and fucking be your own fucking snake man or snake woman. But actually, God, I'm fucking rambling on. I'm really stuck for stuff to say now. I think I've spoke about fucking everything. Next time, guys, I'll do a video with someone else. I will do more videos with Luke. But we'll let him shed and stuff. We'll leave him to shed. And then once he's shed, we'll get him out and we'll do something else. But I've got the Papua New Guinea taipan there, Oxyuranus scutulatus cani, or scutulatus, or however you fucking say it. I've got the forest cobra, Naya subvulva, or Naja subvulva, I like to say Naja. And I've got the new girl, she's a neotropical rattlesnake, Crotalus durissus cumanensis. So I've got a few other snakes that I could do videos with, and I'll go around all the snakes, and then we'll do more with Luke, because Luke seems to be becoming a bit of a celebrity. So we'll do more with Luke. This video is just to fucking see how shit goes, see if you guys can deal with me speaking fucking crap for an hour. If it goes under an hour, it's under an hour. If it goes over an hour, it's over an hour. Fucking... If you've got questions, guys, if you're on my Facebook and you've got questions, or if you've got ideas, fucking punt them to me, man. And I'll listen to everybody's ideas, and I'll try and answer as many questions as I can. As I always say, if I don't know the answer to the question, I'll do my utmost to get it, or I'll put you in touch with someone that knows. I'm always happy. When I was getting into venomous snakes, they fucking shot me down in flames. And I vowed that I would never do that to anybody, so I give everybody as much of my time as possible. Everybody's learning. When I was getting into venomous, if I asked a question, they expected me to fucking know the answer already, and I got shot down, and then I got a venomous snake, and then I found that the guys in the venomous community were fucking asking the same fucking questions. So I vowed I'm always there for everybody. If there's anything I could do to help, I'll try and help. Everybody's learning, I'm still learning. You guys are still learning. Who the fuck thought that fucking King Cobra could sit like that? See, we're learning and learning. Through keeping these guys, I'm constantly learning for them. But I'm going to end this video because I'm stumbling, I don't know what to say. I'm struggling, my fucking head's a marsh. I'll stop the video, I'll go and sit down in my chair, and then the light bulb will come on and it'll just go ting. But if you've watched the video, if you've managed to last this long, I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, I just wanted to show that snakes are not vicious killers. Snakes are not evil. They're not out to get us. They're not going to hunt us down and chase us. Snakes do not fucking lie beside us at night, click their jaws and size us up, getting ready to eat us. Right? They're not like that. I want to show a different side of snakes. I want to show the public. Knowledge is key, The more you know, the more you understand, right? I want to show you that these snakes are not fucking vicious killers. Yes, they're capable of killing us, so it's not the snake's fault, it's just the way it fucking is. I chose to bring the snake in here, so if I get bit, that's my fucking fault. That's me. But I don't think that everybody should be scared of them, There's too much scaremongering going on. I want to show people that they've got a different side to them. They're not out to kill us. They'll bite in self-defence. If you scare that snake, it's going to retaliate. Guys, if you scare me and back me into a corner, I'm going to fucking retaliate. It's the same with a snake, right? You pull a knife on me, I'll fucking hurt you. It's fucking... The snake's got venom, he'll hurt you. If he needs to use it, he'll use it. That sort of fucking thing. If you both got an understanding of each other, then knowledge is key. The snake's learning that I'm not going to hurt him. Snakes gather knowledge. I'm learning for the snake, learning his behaviour and stuff, knowledge. You see me with the king cobra just there, you see me in the podcasts. We've got an understanding of each other. I know his behaviour, he knows I'm not going to hurt him. He's calm. If you see a snake in the wild, leave it alone. Especially if you don't know fuck all about snakes. Leave it alone. It's the safest thing you can do. A wild snake that is not used to humans is going to be a whole different kettle of fish. But remember, you're huge, you're a predator to that guy. So if he can't get away, he'll bite you. So yeah, he's going to attempt to defend himself if he can't get away. But they're not to kill. I say I wanted to show the gentle side to these animals. I've done this 10 years now, and it's mainly venomous I keep. I've got a couple of non-venomous, but when I got into it, thought that these things were going to be fucking nuts. I never for 1 second thought that in 10 years for then, I'd be sitting on my arse for king cobra. You know? So I've learned a lot. I've learned that these guys have a totally different side to them. If you don't push the buttons, and you respect the snake, and you're fucking cautious of how you go about things, you're fine, guys. Not everybody would do things my way, which I'm happy about. Just I don't want people trying to fucking do what I've done. It is dangerous. It can go wrong. A snake won't always give a warning sign before it bites you. I am aware of the risks, 100%, so I know what I'm doing. I am watching the snake for signs and changes, and I know when he's pissed off and I know when he's calm. But guys, I'm going to hate to stop this video. I'm going to go. I hope you liked it. I will do more. I'll probably never watch a video because I hate myself from recordings, but I will do more for you guys. I wish you all a very happy new year, all the best for 2020. If you work with venomous snakes in the field, or if you keep them as a hobby, I wish you a very safe 2020. Watch those digits. If you're thinking about getting into venomous, honestly, I urge you to think about it some more. Try and get some snake time around snakes. And when someone puts out a fucking cobra in front of you, you'll soon realise if that's the way you want to go. Just remember, it's not all about hooks. Sometimes you do have to get hands on with these guys. And as I say, when that snake's dropped off and the courier goes away, that's your fucking problem now. Anybody else is going to do it. If you've got any questions for me, send me your questions. I'll try and answer them the best I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer for you. But guys, that is 5 to 12. So I'm going to sign out and fuck off. So yeah, peace out guys.